Alright guys, we are back with another video, and today we're going to be grading another driveway. This is actually a continuation, part 2 if you will, of the video we did last time. So we'll walk around here in a second, but I got to get this machine warmed up and greased because Fred is on his way to the quarry. We're going to start hauling rock today. We'll go check this out here in a minute. If you've seen that last video, you've seen what we've done, but I'll give you guys a little refresher. Check the oil. Looks good. Let's get her warmed up, then we'll go for a walk. Alright, let's turn our heated seat on, turn the heat up. We gotta be comfy up in here. Let's go on a walk. I'll show you what I'm working on today. Guys, if you're new here, my name is Ron. I'm retired military, and I started this business 4 years ago with nothing. I mean, we started with just a farm tractor and a lot of hard work, but we stuck to the grind for 3.5 years with zero pay, and I finally quit my job about, it's been a little more than 6 months now, and it was really scary, but it was a crazy move to do. I'm super happy. Things are going really well. So guys, my whole point in sharing my journey on here is to show you guys that you can chase your dreams. I took the chance and did this. It was just a dream, and it's all working out, and I'm just an average dude. So if I can do it, you can do it. So come along with me, guys, and you'll get to see just what a good old country boy's doing. But this is what I'm working on, guys. If you didn't see the last video, this driveway here, it has multiple drainage issues, and there's a lot of options here on how to fix this. However, this customer here, they're on a budget. So as we're walking through this, keep in mind, I'm doing things for the reason of staying on budget. The best option here would be to cut in ditches and things like that, but we're not doing that here. And this customer here, we're out in the country. He has a farm tractor. He basically brought me in as the big guns to get this road shaped up, and then he's gonna maintain it with his own tractor. But this driveway here, when I got here, there was a big hump right here, and the road was actually sunk down in the middle, and all the water, so let's look up the hill here. So all the water problems start up the hill, and they come down through here, and they hug the side of the road. And then before I shaped this, it was all spreading out and washing out the entire road. Well, yesterday I got this sloped in, got that hump out of there, and the customer asked me just to get the water to go to the inside. So our goal is to get water to hug this side of the road, come right down through here, and then right here you can see the road, it makes a change. It goes from slope this direction to this direction, so that was a perfect spot to get the water to turn and go off the road. Keep in mind, guys, this is still a work in progress. So right here, the water is going to go that way and down and off the road. Before we got here, guys, all the water was coming right down through here, and I've already done a little bit of grading through here. You guys will see plenty of this today, but you get the point. This is what we're working with. This is an old, who knows how old, country driveway that's got a lot of problems. We're just making the best of what we got. And look at the water flow. I mean, everything just comes right to the road. It's a nightmare. And the road's lower than the yard. This thing's just, it is what it is. But let's get to it. I'm gonna jump up there in the machine. It should be good and warmed up by now, and we'll get moving. Okay, I just made a video showing you guys some stuff, and I was in a time lapse the whole time. So you're not gonna see it. Welcome to my world. Bear with me, guys. I'm working on this YouTube thing, but I'm gonna leaf blow right now. I'm gonna wait till Fred gets here, and then we'll jump back in the machine. That'll burn up some time. We are 3 loads in. Fred's got the 3rd load of rock on there. I just been kind of halfway spreading it on this parking area, but this load here, I'm gonna put up here in front of the garage. So the problem with working out here in the woods is there's nowhere to dump. So, and you gotta always keep an eye overhead. We got power lines there, so Fred's gonna dump it right here, and then I'm gonna move it up the hill there. That's the plan. We got 7 loads to haul. This is number 3. Boom, step 1 done. Everything's generally spread. It's not pretty, not meant to be, but it will. So I got it generally shaped up. This is not the final product by any means. I'll get all the rock here. I'll get every area graded. That way I can get everything evenly graded. But this is just my initial spread. At the end of the job, I'll come through and finish grade all this. I did, You know, I leave it a little built up here at the top. That way I can take a rake and rake all this in, make it look real nice. So that is the process. I'm gonna come over here, work on that area a little more. We're just gonna be, today's gonna be about waiting on Fred, because the quarry, it's been right at an hour round trip, and you see how fast I can spread a load. Doesn't take long at all, so I got time on my hands, boys. Okay, another load's here. I'm gonna spread this one with the skid steer. I'm gonna put this one down the drive, and we couldn't tailgate it because we got these power lines here and then they crossed the road again. So we could have tailgated that little spot there, but it's really not worth it. I can spread this in like 5 minutes with the skid steer, so. Number 5, I had Fred bring a load of 2-inch base this time. I'll show you why. Let me get down here, past this pile. We gotta drive up over it. Make a road, like a billy goat. Down here at the bottom of this road, guys, this has been a problem area for this customer. Turn this weather radio off. This here is kind of soft because all of this material here was kind of like a sandy material from all of the silt and stuff washing down the hill. And actually when I came in here with my dump truck, it was soft when I was pulling the trailer. I couldn't get up this road. I had to unload down here. The skid steer is what I'm getting at. So I want to make a really nice road bed here, knowing that this is soft. And that's why I opted for this 2-inch, just the bigger material. So I'm gonna build this up really nice through here. But Fred's been in and out of here all day, weighing 54,000 pounds, and he hasn't done much rutting, but there's a little bit here, so that's why I opted for the 2-inch. That's the plan. That is the plan. 2 more loads of rock, a little bit of grading, and we'll be on to the next job. And it's another road, imagine that. You guys know us by now. A lot of road maintenance. I've been thinking about getting a road grader, and my neighbor, his dad has one, and he just texted me. We've been talking about maybe buying a road grader, but one of my neighbors, he's a farmer. I'm looking at my phone right now, guys. What's he saying here? Oh, his dad, he lives right up the road from me. He's got this old road grader sitting out there, and I asked my buddy, which is his dad owns the road grader. I'm trying to get my story straight here, guys. So one of my neighbors has a road grader sitting out on his farm, and I know his son. We go to church together. A really good dude. We're the same age, and our kids go to school. But I asked him, I said, hey, what's your dad doing with that road grader out there? And he said, I don't know, let me ask. I said, well, tell him I might be interested in buying it, because it's an old cat. It's just cool. And he just texted me right as I was talking to you about it. It's like, maybe it's actually gonna happen. But he said that his dad would be interested in selling it. And look at this, guys. You gotta watch what you're doing. I was just backing up. That's a county road behind me, so you gotta watch the traffic. Always be aware of your surroundings when you're doing this crap. These things can go wrong in a hurry. And that would have been totally my fault. So I backed right into it, and my phone ringing. Okay, sorry about that. My mind's always in a million different places. Phone's blowing up, running machines, dealing with kids, sports. You guys get it. I forgot. I know he was talking about that road grader. I forgot where we left off with it. Anyway, my neighbor has a road grader. I'm trying to buy it. We'll just leave it there. I think that would be cool. It's like every little boy's dream is to run a dump truck and a road grader or something super exciting. I'm such a gearhead, guys. I live for this stuff. This makes me so happy. You have no idea. I'm such a nerd. I spent over half of my life in the military doing something I didn't want to do. And now I'm doing what I want to do, and I love it. I think often about, like, I'm weird, guys, I'm telling you. Like, if I could go back in time and talk to myself, like sit down with myself when I was 16 and say, look, this is what you need to do exactly this. Man, imagine how much farther ahead in life I would be. And the same with you guys. Like, life is just trial and error. Like, you learn from your mistakes. Imagine if you could just do everything right the first time. Holy crap. What would you pay to be able to go back in time and talk to your past self? I would give all the money that I have, all my savings. I would give up everything, because the return would be insane. And I know exactly what I would do, guys. So if any of you guys out there are young and listening to this is exactly what I would do. I'm telling you, listen to me here. If I was young, wanting to do this kind of work, get through high school. When you get out of high school, join the military. Do one enlistment to get that experience, the life experience. And guys, it's just good to serve your country. It's something to be very proud of, so I highly recommend it. But go in and do one enlistment, and then when you get out, go to work for somebody like me. Find somebody that's doing what you want to do, and then go to work for them. Be a fly on the wall and be a sponge and learn as much as you can, and just work your butt off and learn. Do that for, see, if you do one enlistment in the military, you'd be 22 when you get out. Do that, go work for somebody like me for 5 years, so now you're 27. Guys, you're gonna be set. You're gonna have that life experience with the military. Then you're gonna have learned, you're gonna get paid to learn how to do this stuff from somebody that's been there, done that. And if you find somebody really cool and you just tell them right from the get-go, hey, look, this is my plan. I want to come work for you for 5 years. I want to learn as much as I can from you. Can you teach me bidding? Can you teach me everything you know along the way? That would be the thing to do, guys. I wish I could go back in time and do that, because I'm 42. If I could have done that when I was 27, started this when I was 27, my goodness, I would be in such a different place right now. Because now I'm 42, and guys, I'm not saying I'm like past my prime or anything like that, but with my business where I'm at right now, I'm not interested in growing, guys. I did 20 years in the military. I've dealt with people my whole life. I don't want to run crews. I want to run machines, and I want to do it for myself. So I'm not growing. It's just me and Fred, and that's all it's ever going to be. And Fred's probably going to retire here soon, so I'm going to be solo, and I'm cool with that. You guys see me online a lot, but honestly, I'm more of a hermit than you probably realize. Two girls, guys. One's 12 and one's 9. Well, she's 8, gonna be 9. And I will encourage them to join the military and do one enlistment as well. If they want, I will support it. If not, that's cool too. But I'm gonna be very opinionated in what they do. At the end of the day, I don't have control over what my grown kids do, but hopefully by the time they're that old, they'll respect me enough and respect my opinion enough to take my advice. And my advice for them would be to do something in the medical field, in the military. How cool would that be, now that I'm thinking out loud, if you could join the military operating equipment? And I know guys do that. Man, how awesome would that be? Now you're getting that, you're serving your country, you're learning this stuff, you're getting paid to do it. Man, now that's the ticket. I backtrack. Do that, guys. Only if this is what you want to do. I'm trying to get all this rock down to the bottom. This job has been kind of not a challenge, but we can't dump rock exactly where we want because of all the overhead obstacles. Like there's power lines, there's trees. I wish we could have dumped that right here, but this is right under a tree, so we could. I'm trying to figure out these videos, guys. I've been coming out and just kind of running the camera all day, filming my day, and these videos tend to be, I'm telling you, whenever I go through and do my first edit, they're like an hour and a half or 2 hours long. I got to cut out a lot of stuff. I'm trying to get better about filming, because give me your feedback. How long should a video be? In my mind, I'm thinking 20 minutes to maybe 40 max. What do you guys think? I need your help here, because I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to make these videos to where you guys will enjoy them and stick around and watch them, because I have the attention span of a squirrel and I can't pay attention to nothing. I know it'd be hard for me to watch a 1 hour long video. Let me just leave it at that. So no offense taken, guys, not at all. I need your honest feedback. Rock. This is going to be really good for the bottom of the driveway here, and I'm going to compact this still. We're going to run a roller over it. Build this up real nice down there. You see when I back up, I'm going to show you something. A lot of you guys know all this, but this is just kind of like one of my little tricks. So when I'm finished grading like this, I like to keep rock in my bucket, and I don't like that rock to be right on the tip. Watch this. This is something I learned just over the years. As you're backing up, it's like a two-part. You got to do that at the same time. So you back and you stop and you flip it at the same time, and that goes right to the back of your bucket. See that? Now I can see the edge of my bucket again. Boom. That easy. Coming along though. It's like butter and bread. Lots of back and forth. You guys see that? That's what grading is about, is small changes, little changes at a time. Don't come in here and try to make big cuts at once. Now, since we dumped that rock up the hill here, because that's the only place we had to do it, I got this rock right here. It's right up on my side here, so I need to pull this back. And you guys, look at this. You got to be aware of your surroundings. That's why I like this machine, because I can see everything that's going on behind me. I bet you, look at this. I bet you I'm right now, you know what, let's get out, let's look. Let's see how good this camera is. Get out here. We're gonna test out the camera and see what the depth perception is, because to me it looked like I was about 2 or 3 inches away. Not bad. What is that? Maybe 8 inches or so? That'll do. Sure beats twisting and turning. But guys, for the sake of me trying to keep these videos from being 2 hours long, I'm gonna get this spread, and once we get all the rock here and get to finished grading, I'll check back in with you guys. All right, all the rock is here and spread. Now I'm just cleaning it up. Get all this finished graded, then I'll get it compacted, and we are out of here. A little 2-day project for us, 2.5. We buried some gutter downspout drains off the house there. That took a little bit more time than we was expecting, which is cool. Customer changed plans on us. When I originally bid this job, he wanted his downspout drains out of that corrugated black stuff, and I tried to talk him out of it, but that's what he wanted to do at the time. And by the time we got here, he's like, you know what, Ron, let's go with the good stuff. So me and Fred had to go back and get the good pipe, the SER 35. We got that done, and it turned out really nice. Lots and lots of back and forth here, guys. This is what I preach. Finished grading is patience and tiny changes at a time. Look at that. It's like buttering a piece of bread. Love it. This technique works really great for me. See here, I got a bit of a high spot. See what I'm looking at? Left spot, I'm pushing rock. The right, I'm not. So I know I have a high spot right here. That's all you do, is you use the tip of your bucket as level, as a straight edge. That's what I do here. And it's always good to see here where I'm starting to get too much material in my bucket. I try to work that back. See that? A little came over the bucket. We don't like that, but it's minimal. And I'm not trying to get this right on perfection, if that makes sense, but we're going to try to get it pretty darn good. This, way back up here, you'll see this ground, it's uneven. See right here how it kind of dips. So the driveway or this parking spot is naturally going to dip because, guys, I didn't build this. I'm just freshening it up. If that makes sense. See, now when I'm finished grading, I don't like having that much material in my bucket. So I'm going to find somewhere to drop this. I can see a low spot right there in front of me, but I think there's enough material up here. I want to put some more of this on the road. Also, when you're on the home stretch of your jobs, you got to make long swooping turns, because with these tracked machines, you'll undo your work, if that makes sense. You'll mess it up. So this road has a lot of material on it. Just for reference, guys, this is 350 foot. Those, not counting those parking areas. But we brought 7 tandem loads of rock for this. So, what is that, 75 tons? I'm mathing in my head. Sit and think about that for a second. Some of these areas, check this out. Right there, see that, how compact that is? That's from just tracking over it. Look at that, I'm almost leaving black marks on it. This is hard, this road's hard, and I still have to run a roller over it. this thing's gonna be a freaking fortress of a road when I'm done. When you're finished grading, you just keep material in front of your bucket like you can see, guys, and it just kind of drops where it needs to go. Outside edge here. I think I need to drop a little bit of rock right here. You guys notice at the end I always pick my bucket up, because if you don't, watch, I'll show you the difference. If I do this and I don't pick my bucket up and feather it out, notice I pick my bucket up while I'm still moving. Look at what it does. You'll leave that little hump there, and that little bit, hopefully you guys can see that, that little bit right there is enough to mess up your grade, believe it or not. So the way I like to do this, check this out. I'll push. And then, see right there, I'm in float, so I'm back dragging. Somebody's gonna give me crap for this, but this is how I do it. And then don't stop, pick your bucket up while you're moving and it'll feather it out. You see that? That's how you do it. Just learn this stuff over time. Seat time, that's all it takes. Get that seat time in. Everybody's got their own techniques. I once made a video, a short on, it was titled How to Run a Mini Excavator. Oh my God. That was an interesting video. It stirred up so much hate, oh my God. And I had all the good intentions, but there was so many negative comments on there saying that one day I'll learn how to run a machine and this, that, and the other. I don't even respond to those guys. Just let them talk. And, you know, I haven't got any of that yet on these long form videos, but it's coming, I'm sure. The bad part about shorts, YouTube shorts, is there's so many passer buyers, if that makes sense. Or like these videos here, guys. If you're here watching it, you're here because you want to be here, and I really appreciate that, guys. It means a lot to me that you're spending time with me. But what I'm getting at is people are a little more hateful on shorts because they don't know me. Like, they're scrolling their screen and they just see me giving a tip and they're like, oh, look at this idiot. Not knowing I have all the best intentions, guys, and I'm fully aware everybody does things a little different, and that's perfectly cool with me. I'm just showing what I do. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve. Kind of looking forward to that. Got a lot of family coming into town. My brother-in-law, sister-in-law, my parents, my uncle. Fred's gonna come over, be a good time. Kids are getting good and spoiled. Notice it's the 2 days before Christmas and it's warm out. It's like right now, I bet it's almost 70 degrees. This is very unusual. This here's got good cover, guys. It looks a little discolored, but it's fine. The road's built up there, trust me, it's good. I am really happy with this. We're really getting on a home stretch here. When I roll this, it gets out all these lines, all that. Makes all the difference. And also when you're finished grading, it's all about angles. You'll notice I'll spin around and I hit these at all the different angles. guys, when you're on the final stretch, like I said, don't make any sudden turns because you're going to be just working yourself in circles. So this new machine I'm sitting in, it's got a forestry door on it, and this forestry door it's distorted. It's hard to explain. If you know, you know. When you're looking through these things, it looks fine, but if you're like really trying to focus up close on something, it's hard to see. So I think I'm going to get a regular glass door and I'm gonna swap it out. And when I'm mulching, I'll put on this forestry door. That way when I'm doing this finish grading, I can see better. Yeah, we are on the home stretch here, guys. There's a lot of angles and transitions here. So like there, I couldn't just push grade through there because see that? See how I'm changing angles there? That right side lifted up. So you almost got to break this up. When you're finished grading, you got to break it up into areas. And those, like those little lines there, that roller is gonna roll those right out. So yes, I need to get it close, but it doesn't have to be absolute perfection quite yet, because that stuff will flatten right out. I got a bit of a low spot right there. You can see it. It's weird the way that's looking discolored like that, but there's a good 4 inches of rock there. I must have got a little bit of the old rock mixed in there, because that's pretty much what the old rock looked like. I'm not ready to call this good. Throw the roller on. I'm pretty happy with this. Like I'm multi-purposing. I'm cutting it down and I'm gathering rock at the same time. See how this is just a hair high through here. Just shave her down ever so slightly. Happy little driveway. I'm like the Bob Ross of excavation. Do whatever makes you happy. If it doesn't make you happy, don't do it. See, I don't like that dirt sitting, or that rock sitting on the edge of my bucket, so remember my little trick? See? Flip her back. Now I can see the edge again. Now I'm stockpiling rock like a freaking squirrel in a nut. Save it for later. See that spot right there? Right there. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this. I really need this rock over there, but I need it here too. Back, get behind it, and push. It's that easy, guys. See that? See it dropping in? Man, I hope I get that road grader. That's gonna be a whole nother skill set I'm gonna have to learn though. I've never ran one, but I'm willing to learn. I think that'll open up a whole nother market, because I stay really busy grading roads and driveways and stuff like that, but anytime there's like a longer road, I don't know, I think a road grader would be better for, like, if I get on some of these really long community roads that are, you know, a mile long or more. I think just buying the tool, the grader itself, will open up the market. Kind of like field of dreams. You build it and it will come. Buy the tool and then maybe the work will come. Regret being my eyes on the ground. If you guys are extremely new to this, the reason why we raise the bucket up like that while we're driving forward and spread is so I can see. I'm looking through the rock, but I can see, if that makes sense. Because if you only lift it up just barely off the ground and you're dumping, which is doable, you can't see where you're going. Hope that makes sense. I think that's good. What do you think? The swale itself?
Yeah, in the driveway.
What about it?
I don't know.
Is it too deep, or?
I don't know if it's deep enough or what. I don't know. I mean, it looks like it's good from here. But when I was down there a while ago, it didn't look the greatest in the world. I mean,
well, it's hard to. I can't get the skid steer in there in that.
I know. And I raked the bottom of it, but I don't want to.
Yeah. I tried to get the angle, but that dang tree's right in the way.
Right. I don't know if. I mean, I think the water's going to go. I don't know if I need to maybe widen it out just a little bit more. The rock is pretty thick on that side right there. So,
yeah. Yeah. I don't think, there's no way that water's going to get past here.
I don't think it is.
It'd have to be a heck of a rain, but.
I tell you what, I don't know if that's normal for that machine, but that right track, it whines like crazy whenever you're going. I mean, it's really whining.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. I'll have to have you run it and I'll listen to it. Huh. Interesting. Different than the other one, huh?
Seems like it's a lot louder. I mean, it just sounds like, to me, it sounds like it's about ready to break down.
Well, I'll have to check it out.
Maybe that's normal for that. I don't know.
Well, it makes a difference the way it sounds if I'm running in turtle or rabbit, but when I'm finished grading, I'm in turtle low, which doesn't whine as bad.
Right.
But I can't hear nothing in that cab. That cab's so quiet, you can't hear it. Well, it's not our machine yet, so we can still give it back.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna throw that roller on then, get this rolled.
Yeah.
That's a wrap on this job. Guys, thanks again for sticking with me throughout this entire video. I really appreciate it. If you got anything from this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos from me, please hit the subscribe button. I would love to see you back here, and I'll keep them coming. Thanks again, guys. We'll see you next time.